Okay, so I have a couple questions for people before I get started with just a little bit of background. I first of all wanted to know how many people here, show of hands, have actually seen the comps or the mock-ups of the new website? And how many haven't? So that's most people. Oh, okay. A lot of people have not seen it yet. So I'll spend a little more time than I was planning to just to show you what the new website looks like so you have an understanding of the front end in addition to sort of the back end, which is where your training is really all about. And then I'm curious, how many people right now are feeling really motivated to get their site launched by October 17th? That's a good number of people, actually. You guys are the first group where a number of hands went up. In the past, I think everyone was sort of thinking we really want to at least know what we're in for first. But you guys are brave souls. So I just wanted to talk a little bit about the background of what this project is all about and what the new website is all about. So as you can see, this is just a mock-up of our homepage of the new sjsu.edu site. All the content that you're going to see is fake. It's just there as placeholder. We're busy, just like you guys, trying to figure out what's actually going to migrate over. But I wanted to talk a little bit about why we decided to redesign. This is a project that we've been working on for over a year, and it has been a long time coming because it's been such a collaborative process, and it's been really fantastic. But we decided to redesign. Probably all of you know that there are lots of good reasons to kind of keep moving forward with your website. First of all, we really wanted to express the pride that we all have in this institution. You look around at the stuff students are doing, you look around at the things faculty are doing, and there's just so many great stories that need to be told. And unfortunately, that can't always be done on a 10-year-old website. We felt like we needed better imagery, better content, better writing, better templates for you guys to fill in to really express what your units are all about. So we wanted to showcase the best of San Jose State. And that sort of extends further as well from just being about what we put on the page to actually having the website represent what a university in the heart of Silicon Valley should be all about in 2011. So we were trying both to really highlight the programs and provide opportunities to highlight the programs, but also to use technology that's right on the cutting edge and that's going to evolve as times evolve. We also really wanted to help users find the information we need. We call this sort of daylighting content. One of the things we found in all of the research we did is that even experienced users of the current website have trouble finding the information that they're looking for. And we really wanted to provide solutions to let experienced users and new visitors alike find the information that they're looking for. And that's really challenging on a site as big and broad as the university website. There's just so many different audiences, so many types of content, and we put a lot of energy into that. And then the last reason why to redesign is to make all of your lives easier. Very few of us at San Jose State have the pleasure of focusing entirely on keeping a website up to date, and it's not an easy task. And we wanted to make it easier in a couple ways. First of all, providing a new modern content management system, which is what you guys are here to learn how to use, and I really do believe that it's going to have better features and also be easier for you and your staff or whoever does the day-to-day work to actually go in and update the site. And then we also wanted to make your life easier by providing you with templates that have a really strong framework for the content you want to put in there, but also even more flexibility. One of the things we heard from people as we were doing our testing is that sometimes why people weren't using the old templates is because they didn't feel like they had enough. I want to do this cool thing, or I want to do that cool thing, and they just didn't have the ability. And we tried to design these really flexible templates where you can put all sorts of different content into the templates, and it'll hopefully meet your needs. So those are the main reasons why we embarked on this redesign. And I just wanted to talk very briefly about the fact that this has been a long process, partially because we were really making a strong effort to be very inclusive. For those of you who aren't aware, this look and feel of the site was designed entirely by students. It was a really fantastic experience that I feel really honored to have been a part of. The honors design students of Professor Connie Wang have a design group called Design Creature, and they spent a lot of time going back and forth with the campus leadership on actually putting together this look and feel through many, many iterations. So lots of thought went into it from their end. And then, of course, it gets handed over, and it's been a partnership between public affairs, Web Services and UTS, and we've all really been working together to collaborate on bringing this design to life, and that's where all the real work goes in. And then along the way, we've made a great effort to engage faculty, staff, students, and even alumni throughout the process. We held focus groups, we did surveys, we did user testing, we did all sorts of different steps and tried to engage people as broadly as possible. And then the part that some of you hopefully were involved in, Harish did a great job in trying to get people's input on which CMS was the best. And lots of people were involved in the sandbox testing of lots of different solutions. And what we heard loud and clear from the users who tried it was that OU Campus was the best solution for this campus. And there are lots of other great universities that use OU Campus to really great